Welcome, everybody, to episode 10 of It's No Secret podcast. We are your hosts, Teresa, Sharis, and Bianca Rose. Ladies, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing, ladies?
We're doing.
We're doing
I got a burst of energy, so I'm like swell.
swell. Did you drink a Monster or a Red Bull or something?
Red Bull.
It gives you wings. It gives you wings.
Gives me wings.
So, first and foremost, how was everybody's love day last week? Not all at once, please. It's too
I had to think
overwhelming.
about it.
Mine was great. I didn't do shit. I went to work, actually. So
I forgot it was on a Friday.
Yeah, we went to
Mine
work.
was great.
Okay, good.
I spent so much money. It was not even funny.
Oh, you decided to love yourself.
Yeah, me and Nikita spent the whole day together, and we're
Aw.
like, man, it'd be really funny. We would just go to let's buy ourselves a really expensive glassware. Let's go to Williams Sonoma. Oh, it'd be really funny. Let's go have a nice expensive meal. Jesus Christ, we kept saying, do you know it'd be really funny? I'll tell you what's not funny. Those fucking prices.
Yes, I
Because
was
we
gonna
fucked around
say
and
the
found out. We're
bills
like, we
are
spent
not
so much
funny.
money.
Yeah, those bills are something else, let me tell
That
you.
was but it was fun.
Good, good. Oh, Cassandra says, hello, ladies, from our Facebook.
Hello.
Hello, Cass. All right. Well, as always, before we start our topics for this show, we're going to do our highs and lows first, starting with our lows. I guess I'll start since I'm in the top frame today. My low. My low was that 2 days ago, I drove my daughter to the daycare and then came outside to go to work, and my car wouldn't start. So that was fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was great.
I love it.
Shout out to my husband for coming to rescue me and lending me his car while he dealt with mine. So that was great. Luckily, it was just the battery. So woohoo!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Easy
could have been a lot worse. Shars, what was your low?
My low, I'll say my low for this week has been Mother Nature has been Mother Naturing.
Mm, mm,
So
that
That was me last week.
about that.
it's it's a doozy this month. So
That bitch. No, just
definitely.
Keisha's back. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Auntie Flo, Keisha, wherever, she is here and in full effect, okay?
Oh Lord. Oh yeah, that's a low.
Yeah.
Bianca, what was your low?
My low was that I actually played my last dart game of the season, but actually I'm not playing darts this next season. So I'm actually taking a break for the first time in like 7 years.
Holy shit, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That is like a real sport, huh?
Yeah.
I took it well, you get paid for it. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
It's
lot.
gonna
I
be
was
like my
like
dog.
I was like the only female on the co-ed team, so it takes a lot out of you to constantly be having to like hold yourself up against these guys. So
Mm-hmm.
it's time for a break.
Well, kudos to you for doing it for so damn long.
Yeah.
Because
Don't ask me if I'm good.
we're gonna assume that you are since you've been doing it for 7 years.
If I've been doing it for that long and still suck, then I'm clearly there for attendance and as a mascot.
Then we'll just have you stick to podcasting. You're fine. No,
Yeah, probably. That might be best.
All right. Well, let's move on to our highs. So for me, my high this week was that I actually am going to have a short week this week. So I had Monday off due to the Orange Man. And then I have Friday off because I took my own birthday off. So yay. Oh, 3-day work week, baby. Woo.
Nice.
Don't rub it in, Shari. I know you're off all week.
I
Shari, what's your high? No, just kidding.
My high is that I've been off all week, and I'm off for the rest of the week. So total, it's our wellness week, vacation. So I am enjoying all of the wellness of this week.
wish. I wish. What
How's
about
the weather over there though?
Yeah.
Weird. It was like raining, dumping buckets last week, and then it got like just really cold, and then today it decided to like heavy sprinkle, but then the sun came out. It's all over the place right now. So
That's interesting.
yeah, I'm in the house for my wellness week, but you know, it's a good mental break that I
Some people
need.
are
Yes.
outside.
I'm like
You're
those are
in.
the best.
Yeah,
What was your high B?
My high for the week was that I had Monday off, so I technically had a 4-day weekend, and I literally spent that whole weekend treating myself, which means that I turns out I'm very expensive, but I treated myself pretty well, so
But mama, she's a rich man.
I'm
She
a I'm
can
a
take
rich
care of
man.
herself.
I'm in debt, help me.
Lord.
I
Oh,
spend money that
no.
I don't have, so follow me for more life tips.
I love how all of our highs had to do with not being at work as often as we're supposed to.
Yeah.
definitely needed.
Yes, kudos to us. Kudos to us. All right, well, getting into today's show, we wanted to talk a little bit about pet peeves and guilty pleasures. And I was trying to think of creative ways. Ooh, words are hard today. To kind of bunch these things in together where we could talk about pet peeves, but we could talk about guilty pleasures at the same time with the same topics. So, the very first one that I have here is called I Hate It, but I Love It. And what I mean by that is let's talk about some pet peeves that annoy us, but we also secretly participate in. So, I hate it, but I love it. What are some of those things that you secretly can't stand, but also love at the same time?
I'd say gossip.
Oh, oh, that's a good one.
I'd say gossip. Like, I'm here for it because it's like, you know, sometimes it's really good, it's juicy, and you kind of just want to know. But then at the same time, like, I really am not your gossip girl. Like,
Right.
I don't care to know other people's business. I don't, like, if they ain't told me, I should know. Like, so I don't care for the gossip that much, but it's one of those things.
But you do secretly participate.
Yeah,
Yes.
from time to time.
I mean, you always have those friends where you're like, "Girl,
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
supposed to tell
pura
you, but"
chismosa, like,
it's just
tell me the tea. Don't just tell me, spill it.
all over the place. All over me, actually.
I don't want you to pour the tea, spill it, baby. Tell me in detail.
Uh, what are some of your "I hate it, but I love it" moments, Bianca?
Kind of on that same topic, the drama, public drama, whether
Mm.
it be, like, in person or on social media, the fact that you're airing out your laundry for an audience to see or witness, but
Like how
also,
we do
why
here.
are y'all fighting? What's going on? Don't be shy,
Tell
tag
me
them.
more, tell me more.
I will
That's
read through all
true.
the comments.
The
I will
drum
stay, like, in my parked car just a little bit longer to hear the girl talking on the phone to her girlfriend, like, I'm
she's
gonna
got the
stay.
window cracked open this much.
Just a little bit open.
This much, enough for nobody to notice. I feel like those are 2 really good ones, gossip and drama, they kinda fit in the same category.
Hmm.
Yeah. For me, it's a lot of, like, the social media stuff, like, it really does annoy me when I see videos of, like, people that are like, "Oh, get ready with me," but I can't look away. I still watch them, even though I'm complaining about them the whole time I'm watching them. I can't look away.
I am kinda with you on that.
It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
on social media.
Like, "Get
Like I've
ready
got to
with
the
me."
point now on social media. If I don't really care for it and I don't like it, but I watch it, and if I finish the entire video, whether I liked it or not, I'm gonna double tap because I'm like, you killed my fucking attention. So here you go, have this like,
Might as well be in my algorithm now.
might as well like, yeah.
Oh, man. Do you guys have any other ones?
Oh, Michelle said the cleaning videos.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
'Cause they make me self-conscious about my house, but yet I enjoy watching them. I'm like, "Ooh, can you come clean my house like this, please?
That part.
Thanks."
You know, those videos that, like, clean those dirty rugs? Oh, I watch the
Oh,
shit out of those.
yes, so do
I'm like,
I.
I'm trying to, like, figure out what that rug is before they reveal it with the, like, the wash off. I'm like, "Ah, is it a frog? Is it a unicorn? What is it?"
Or, like, trying to guess the color, like, before all the brown comes off, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
it was
you
so
know,
good.
this is so not pet peeves, but those videos that, where it's like the guessing game where you have, like, all the different colored cups or something, and they try to, like, guess them. It's like,
Oh,
"Oh, you got
yes.
1 right. You got 2 right."
Mhm.
And it's like,
Mhm.
"Okay, cool, cool." I'm like, "Oh my god, put the blue on the left, stupid." But it's like, "Oh, no, I can see it, they can't." But
You're all judging
like,
them while they're
"Really get
playing the
this."
game. I can't believe you didn't get it yet.
"How
Hurry
dare
up, don't you?
you?
How dare
Why don't
you?
you know this?"
Well, since we're talking about social media, one of the topics I actually had on here was social media love to scroll, love to complain, which is pretty much what we're saying right now. But essentially, guilty pleasures in doom scrolling and deep dives into TikTok trends that you love to hate or pet peeves of that nature. Of that nature. What's another one I fall into the trap? Oh, believe it or not, one of my guilty pleasures on social media is, the chalk ASMR, where they literally just, like, are crumbling the chalk, and you can, like, just hear it just
Oh, you
I'm
know
like,
what's that one when you're
"She's
cutting up the
judging me
soap?
right now."
The
Oh,
ones cutting up
yes,
the
when they're
soap
cutting up the soap.
like
Mhm.
that? Ah,
Yes.
ASMR videos are, like, everything to me.
I like the ASMR videos when they're opening stuff. Like if
Oh,
they're cleaning their bathrooms or something and they're just like
yeah.
over like everything and like restocking, like those are my
Mhm.
guilty pleasure ones. They're the restocking ones. I'm
Ooh,
like,
the organization?
yes, it's like,
Yes!
ah, give it to me.
I like watching keyboard reviews. So, like, typing on the
Oh.
keyboards,
Is it, like,
keyboard
just the fingernails, or is
clacking.
it, like, the actual
No, it's
clicking of
like
the
key
keys?
sounds.
It
Ooh.
was one
Oh,
that they were selling. It was like an Amazon one that was so popular for a while, and that clicking was just like everything when you heard it. I was like, that might need to go into the cart just cause.
the more videos that I watch with those, keyboard ones, it's like, "Oh, I really do like the bubbly ones or, like, the poppy,
Those are cute.
keyboards," and I'm like, "Oh, what are these like, I thought, "Oh, I just like mechanical keyboards." Like, no, there are be more specific because some of these are just, like, so different. I'm like, "Ah, they all sound so good."
With that said, though, like, we did have a coworker that had a really loud keyboard at the office. Shout out to Ty. I don't know if she's watching today. Hopefully, she's not right now. But, like, she literally like, everyone would be like, "Ty, we can hear your keyboard," like, complaining to her, like, especially if we were trying to do videos and stuff, like, we could hear the in the background. It was it was really loud.
I get told that I type loud too sometimes. Like, if I'm, like, writing an email, like, "Ugh." Yeah, they're like, ma'am,
Well, you do angry type
I do
sometimes.
angry type. 'Cause I
Yeah.
got something to say, that's why."
It's only when you angry type, you're like starts going to town.
And all of a sudden, I'm typing, like, 90 words a minute. I'm like, I got something, like, right now.
Hey. What else is a guilty pleasure of mine on social media?
Smart One Stud said that I like the ASMR where they cut Play-Doh or, like, the
Oh,
kinetic
yeah.
sand.
Mhm. I love kinetic sand.
I
That's
like
the
those
one.
ones when it was like soap or something and they would like cut it, but it would like break up into like the
Yeah.
The little
cube, like they
My
cubes.
would
sister
slice
started
it.
doing that.
Oh, that
Like,
was like everything.
she's like, "It's
Yep.
actually very relaxing to do it too."
Oh, I'm sure. I feel like that would be what are they always tag those with oddly satisfying, right? Like,
Mhm.
that would really be satisfying to me. That's why I like the chalk ones. Like, even my toddler will be like, "Mommy, can we watch chalk on your phone?" Like, because she likes to watch it now. But it's just like the sound of it just crumbling in your hands. I'm like, "Ooh, I wanna touch it. I wanna touch it." I was doing ASMR sounds for Bianca before you hopped on, Shari, and she said one of them was inappropriate. Do you wanna hear it? Sorry, guys.
I was like, "If I turned away."
Yeah. We have
Spotify's
no
gonna love this.
Yeah, Spotify's gonna love it. We're just gonna label this one ASMR for everybody.
There you go.
Oh, man. I didn't realize ASMR was such a popular thing with everybody. I thought it was
Does
It
it
just
is
me.
a
is it like
huge thing.
what is so intriguing about the ASMR? Is it people with TISM that it's more, like, calming or, like, why is it so intriguing to people?
Well, I can't speak for everyone, obviously, but, like, for me, it's just because, like, I don't know if it's the sound or the watching it, it just takes my mind away from whatever I'm thinking about for a moment. Like, so it's
Mhm.
like a welcome distraction in a way. That's kinda why I like it, but it could be autism.
So since we're talking about, like, ASMR kind of things, another video, or trend that I also at some point liked watching, it was kinda like a guilty pleasure at some point,
Mhm.
um, was the mukbangs.
Oh, when is that when, like, people
People are
eat? Oh,
eating.
yeah. Oh, no, that I feel like that might make me sick if I watch it.
My little sister used to watch those all the
My
time. Like,
sisters would watch those too.
why are you watching that nonsense? Like, that was one I could not get into.
Maybe it makes you not wanna eat. It curbs your appetite.
It
So, like,
doesn't curb my appetite, it just pisses me off because it's like, I don't know, like, when I eat food, I enjoy food, and, like, I feel like
mm.
you're just doing too much with this food, and then it was like, I don't know, it was just I don't know, it bothered me.
It was a very fine line because for me,
Yeah.
I had, 2 jaw surgeries, right? So after my 2nd jaw surgery, I could not eat, so I had, like, my mouth wired shut and all that, so I was, like, on a full liquid diet, and I couldn't eat, but I still had cravings of food. So what I would do is I would watch the mukbang videos of the foods that I was craving. So I'm like, "Oh, if I am craving, spaghetti or Alfredo or, chicken nuggets or something, then I'm gonna YouTube, like, chicken nugget mukbang or, crawfish boil mukbangs, and I would just, like, type that down. I was like, "What am I hungry for tonight?" And I would, like, YouTube a
Oh.
mukbang of that,
Did
and
it help?
it helped.
Oh,
Yeah, for some
man.
reason, it was like I couldn't have it, but I saw it and it was enough for me at that time, and when it wasn't, there was time like, I would go to, McDonald's and I'm like, "Oh, I really want chicken nuggets right now, but I can't eat it, obviously." So I would go get chicken nuggets, and I would feed it to my dog, and I'd be like, "Just 1 bite, just take a bite." And I just wanted to hear her chew on it. I'm like, "That's right."
She's using her dog to satisfy her cravings. Hold on
You
real
just needed
quick.
to smell it.
Miss Shelley, while you were talking about it, said, "Kanye, is that you?"
Did you?
Through the wire? Yeah.
Yeah. She said, "I get hooked on pimple popping videos." I do watch those if I come across them too. I do. It's just what's gonna come out. You never know. You
I know
never
what's gonna come out, it's
Mhm.
disgusting.
Ugh.
You know the
Very
one that I've
tasty.
that has been popping up on my page a lot lately is there's this cat and this lady has like a Kleenex and she's like twisting it and like something's coming out of the cat's nose and like it's
No.
just a pull for me, like I could feel it, like it's very
No.
weird, but I can't, every time it pops up I have to watch it. I'm like, what is
That's so
happening
Guilty
here?
disturbing.
pleasures. Guilty pleasures,
It's one
people.
of those things. It's like I don't want to watch it because it makes me like ugh, feel like weird, but
But you're gonna watch it all the way through?
I have to watch it
Oh,
all the way
I
through.
can't look away. I can't look away.
So I'm like,
Uh,
ew, it's gross. I could feel like the sensation of it being pulled out of my nose. Like I don't want to feel
Stop,
that.
you're giving me
oh,
goosebumps.
oh.
That's how I
Stop.
Smart
feel.
Smart One Stud on our Instagram said, "I don't trust what I see on the internet when it comes to the mukbang. Some people don't show it all, so I don't believe them. And when they do show it, I can't believe it. LOL."
You just
It
ate
makes
all of
sense
that?
though. Yeah. Well, what's that girl's name that became famous? Well, she used to do like the little avatar things. What's her name? Pinky something? I can't remember her name. She's from Canada, but she used to do like the little avatar stance like from
Like, when you're selecting a character in a game or
yes,
like
yes, she got famous for that, but then when her views started to go down, she started doing mukbangs and now she's like having digestion issues and all kinds of shit from doing
well, there was that mukbang, content creator, what's his name? Nikocado Avocado or something like that?
that.
And you literally saw him from, like, a thin from when he very, like, first started out. He was so thin, and then he just gained massive weight over the years, like, you can see the weight gain. Apparently,
Mm-mm.
he's lost all the weight now, but
Oh, good for him.
good for him, right? But
Yeah.
yeah. So that
Mm,
one I could tell he was committed. That
yeah.
is real.
Smart one said, "Shari, I admit I tried that on my cat, LOL. I don't know what's wrong with that lady's cat." He's dying right now. Oh, man. Uh,
Oh my goodness.
we got one on our YouTube as well. The wood soup ASMR is a good one. Wood soup?
I haven't
I
seen that.
haven't seen that one. Can you send that one to our social media page, Brandon, please? And thank you. I wanna see it now. I'm like, wood soup? Wood soup. Is
Ooh,
it just like a
speaking of
steam?
wood,
Like
the TikTok creator, the one who just chops wood.
oh, the one you like to watch chop
Mhm,
wood? That one?
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yep, that one.
You like that one
Good.
for a different reason. A different kinda
For the
guilty
wood,
pleasure for the
for the
wood,
wood.
literally. So we were talking about food though for a minute there. So I do wanna bring one up. I called this one, where is it? I think I have it here. Yep, drive-through range and late night cravings. So what this one is about is the guilty pleasure of fast food runs that we pretend don't happen, and the pet peeve of waiting in long drive-through lines or people who take forever to order. So any call outs on that? What are some drive-through rage or late night craves that you guys have?
Mine don't necessarily be late night, but the fact that I crave Taco Bell is such a it bothers me. It really truly bothers me.
So you don't actually go get it, you just crave it.
No, I go get it, and that's the
Oh,
problem.
okay. That's the
Like,
problem.
it
Yeah.
don't be late night though. Y'all know I go to bed at 8:30, so it don't be late. But
I have all
yeah,
kinds of
the the
fucking cravings.
the Taco Bell one for me bothers me the most. I think that's the one that bothers me the most because it's just trash. But I crave the hot sauce.
Oh, we actually buy fire sauce, like a bottle of fire sauce just to
Mhm.
use at our on our tacos at home.
That's
See,
crazy
but
because
I
that
only like
tastes
it on
fake to me.
Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. It's Taco Bell fire sauce.
No, I know, but I only like it on Taco Bell. My personal one,
Oh, I
little
see what you're saying.
Gloria. I like that one on mine when
Yeah.
I make them. But it's just horrible. My pet peeve is those when I say, "Can I get a lot of hot and fire?" and they give me like three, and I'm
One
like,
extra
"Bitch,
one?
I'm about to reach through this window.
Or they're
It's
like,
not stuck it
"That'll
out your
be
yet."
50 cents." No,
That happened to me in Popeyes a couple weeks ago, and I almost lost
shut
my
up.
shit.
Yeah.
So, okay, real quick story.
Story time.
Because it pissed me off. So I did not want to go to Popeyes, but I'm like, fuck it, it's right here. We had something to do, so let's just eat real quick.
Yeah.
Go to Popeyes. Mind you, I only order food for me and my son because my daughter was going to share food. She don't really care for it.
Mm,
Cool. 40 fucking dollars for 2 meals. Okay? So I
mm.
was pissed already because I'm like, you've got to be shitting me. So, okay, get to the window. We both had chicken tenders. So combined, there's 8 tenders. Okay? Okay. I said, can I get sauces? This motherfucker gives me 2 or 3 sauces
For 8 tenders?
for 8 tenders.
That is not gonna work.
So I said, can I get 2 or 3 more barbecue sauces? He's like, they're 25 cents each. So me being petty, I had 4 quarters in my thing, so I gave him the $1. I was like, here, give me 4.
Uh-huh.
This motherfucker gonna say, go to the cash register, ring it up, and go say that's $1.18. I almost lost my shit in that drive through.
Motherfucker. Oh, that was
I'm
his loss.
sorry. Yes.
Oh.
That's definitely a drive-through rage right there.
The only reason I didn't lose my shit was
Oh.
because both of my children were in the back seat, and I have to remind myself we had to collectively pull it together because I wanted to fucking throw the soda that he gave me back in his fucking face was what I wanted to do. So that was my
Yeah.
story. But yes,
Oh my
the
god.
shit show of fast food, like it don't come out your fucking check. Stop
He
playing
really
with me
s
and give me my
It's a
fucking
dollar
sauce. I am the
eighteen.
condiments queen. Okay,
It's a dollar 18 though, motherfucker. Ugh,
that
I
motherfucker.
would
take
be
one
so
away,
pissed.
goddammit.
I'm still in shock. I would be so pissed. That would ruin my day,
I was
honestly.
pissed. I I
I'm
was pissed.
actually kudos to you for keeping your composure with your children in the
And
car. I
I
might have
don't know
lost
what
my
I
shit.
was more mad at. I don't know if I was more mad at the fact that he one upped me because I was trying to be petty and give him the four quarters, or the fact that he charged me the
He
18-cent tax
out-petted
on these
you.
He
fucking
out-petted you.
sauces.
He out-petted you, Shar. He
I don't know what
out-fucking
I
petted
don't know
you.
what pissed me off more. Was it that or that you charged me tax on my fucking sauces?
It would have been the out-petty. That would have pissed me off
Probably.
more. I'd be like, "Motherfucker, I
Uncalled
was
for,
trying to
but
be the petty
props to
one.
him because
I was.
I was
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
that's
be the
funny.
petty."
he said, "I'm going for employee of the month, ma'am." It's $1.18.
It's $1.18, ma'am. Do you wanna give me 4 quarters?
Fucking asshole.
I
Oh.
I might have let one slip if that happened to me. I might have looked into, like, the drive-through window and been like, "You bitch." But it's like, "You bitch, really?"
I mean, he was all types of motherfuckers in my head, but just couldn't. I
Right.
wanted to let him know he was all types of motherfuckers, and I couldn't.
Oh,
Especially because my
Lord.
daughter is in that mimic stage right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
so it's like, let me just
Mm.
chill out.
Yep.
I had
It's
to,
like, "Motherfucker."
Good call,
and
mom.
she would say it. She'd
Good
be like,
call.
"Mommy, you said motherfucker." She would say it. So just be cool.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, what other fast
But you
food?
know what?
Mhm.
Paying an exact change, that's a pet peeve of mine. Watching people try to pay an exact change. If you're not a fast counter, if you don't know the math, don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. Holding up the line.
Yes, thank you.
Whether it be drive-through or in the store, like, if you're paying and you're counting your damn fucking pennies and you can't do a penny, a nickel, and 2 dimes, and you cannot add up math that fast, don't do it.
Yeah,
Just give him
no.
the extra dollar, round up.
Yeah,
Let the computer do the math for you.
just fucking
Round up.
swipe. Just swipe. Just swipe, okay?
You have
Just
to pay.
swipe.
I don't care. Do something. Move.
Oh my gosh.
That does drive me crazy, though. People
I
that
think
take
I have more pet peeve at stores than drive-through, but
excuse me.
before moving on from drive-throughs, what pisses me off sometimes is people who take their time ordering at the
Oh,
drive-through.
Like the
Where
menu is changed. The menu has not fucking
the
changed. I hate
menu has
when I
not
go to
changed.
McDonald's
Is
and
this
that.
your first time here? Did you not know? You had to have shown up somewhere because you were craving something.
and the
Order that.
icing on the cake is if you have your window down, because like, maybe you're the next car and you can hear them.
Yeah.
Um, I think, "Can I have another minute, please?" Like, "No, bitch, get out the way.
Yeah.
Move, bitch, get out
Get
the
out the
way."
way. Like, if it's a like, if one why would you try a drive-through at a new restaurant for the first time? If you don't know the menu, look up the menu before you go.
Yes, or while
Use
you're waiting in line.
while you're waiting in line. My
Mm-mm.
gosh, there are so many things that you can do. Thank you, George Davis. Use the app. We have smartphones for a reason. Smartphones, but not smart people, apparently.
You can't force people to be smart, okay, just because
Like,
their
come
devices are.
on. That would piss me off. That does piss me off.
So, I do have a, a drive-through rage confession. So, this one time at band camp, we were in Houston on a work trip, and it was really late. Mind you, we were completely sober, but one of my coworkers was really hungry, so we went to a drive-through, and I mean, like, middle of the night late, like, we had just left, like, a karaoke bar or something, and there was a long ass line. I think it was a Whataburger. It
It
was a
has to
long ass line. So we're in the line, and, it's one of those that kind of twists and turns because of the way the parking garage or the
mhm.
parking lot is set up. Well, there was a motherfucker that decided to cut the line in front of hella people, and I was, like, 2 cars behind them. So the whole time they were ordering, I was just blowing my car horn.
Mhm.
Like, the whole time they were ordering. The whole fucking time.
Asshole.
Yeah. I was being an asshole, and I was cussing them out. That was actually a moment where I told my coworker, I was like, "Man, I wish Shari was here because she would have been going crazy with me." Because I was telling that motherfucker off through the window. I was mad like I was hungry, and I wasn't even hungry.
Give me any reason. Any
Yeah,
reason to fuck some shit up. See, I'm not gonna start it, and I'm not gonna just do it. Cause just
right.
give me any fucking reason,
Yeah.
and I'll knock all this shit over.
Yeah. I legit though was like just like hand not moving off the horn the whole time that motherfucker was
And
ordering.
I'd just, like, stare my head out the window too
Yeah,
and be like,
I was window down. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah. Smart one said on Instagram said annoys me when big SUVs roll up with 8 people and they ask what does everybody want. You should have the courtesy to get everyone's order before you pull up with that many people.
Or
Yeah.
go inside.
Mhm.
Yeah, go inside.
Oh, can I say something that I
Yes.
hate, but I know I do sometimes?
Yes. That's the whole topic of the
Because
show.
because when we go to lunch together and we're like, "Oh, let's just pick up something," but everyone in the car wants separate orders. It's
Mhm.
like, "Ooh, this drive-through is not the place to place separate orders. I know this and I do this, but it's not
We do
cool
it
at
every
all."
time we go to Chick-fil-A. I
Chick-fil-A,
got 3 orders for you.
that's different. Well, because okay, if you're picking up a mobile order,
No, we're not
that's in
mobile
place.
ordering.
Give me the names. But if you're like, "Oh, Becky in the back wants a special
Mhm,
order," you know, Chris up front wants something, something allergic to this and that.
mhm.
Amanda's over here like this and that. I don't. I'm like, no.
I've done
Placing
that.
all separate orders, no.
I've done that with Michelle a few times. Shout out to you, Michelle.
I I do this. I
Yeah.
am one of these people.
We
I
all do.
am Becky in the back.
In the bag. Yes, that was dangerous in Texas, and I did not give a fuck that day, Michelle. Thanks.
She had a death wish.
I I
It's dangerous
I
any fucking where.
yeah. Yeah. It might have actually been a little safer in Texas than
In
in other
Texas, it
places.
is in California.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't know if
You
I
would
would
have
have been
gotten
able to
shot
get away with that somewhere else.
that. You would have gotten shot that night,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yep. Oh, Unk is in the chat. Hey,
Unk is
Unk.
here.
All right, next one. Reality TV versus real life annoyances. So guilty pleasure reality TV shows that we're addicted to, but the pet peeves of watching TV with others.
Okay, my guilty pleasure show is Baddies, and I fucking hate that show, but I religiously watch it every Sunday.
Mine is just reality TV, period. I feel like I lose brain cells every time I watch other people live their lives, but I can't look away. Look away.
I've
Mm,
gotten better with reality TV though.
Love and Hip Hop. I still watch Love and Hip Hop.
See, I broke up with that years.
Miami, New York, doesn't matter.
I was that
Hollywood.
way with Jersey Shore.
I watched Jersey Shore for a long time and then I finally
Hmm.
stopped. But
Yeah,
just
I've gotten away
reality
from
TV.
reality TV a lot.
Oh, all the dating shows, Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, all that shit. All of it. Just give it
See,
to
my
me.
guilty one is the 90-day couples. I watch all of those.
Oh, you watch 90 Day
The
Fiancé, right? Oh, yeah.
fiance,
Mhm.
the after the 90 days.
Oh,
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 and
there's
then love during
spinoffs, huh?
lockup
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
love after lockup. I do watch those. But see, it's always some old crazy shit that I'm watching.
Shit,
Like
I still watch Teen Mama. I've been watching that shit since it started. Like, that
that's
was
one
what,
They're
show
like
I
adults now.
16 years
never.
ago?
They're
Yeah,
adults now.
your kids are
That's one show
teenagers.
I never watched.
Yeah, I still watch that shit. I'm telling you, reality TV is my guilty pleasure. But then I sit there and I'm bitching about, like, how stupid these bitches are on TV. I'm like, Are they really? This
That
makes
is
me
me
feel
on Love
better
During
about my
Lockup. I'm
life."
like, you fell for that shit? He came you from jail and you fell for that shit?
Right.
Oh, come on. We've got to do better.
Mine's just Chrisley Knows Best.
I've never watched that
Me
one.
He's
neither.
just a sassy I he's a sassy man. I don't believe he's fully straight, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm an ally, but it's just the way he talks, the way he explains things, his attitude, his sass. I love it.
Team Heartthrob, I've got my own problems to watch someone else's BS. Exactly. And yet I can't look away.
TLC has some good, shows, though. So, like, what's another one that I watched? Marrying Millions.
Oh, I've
So,
never watched it, but I
it's
want
all
to.
these young girls and guys that are with, like, these millionaires, obviously, right? So they're like, "Is it really love or is it for the money?" And I'm like, "Clearly for love."
Sure. It's clearly. Little Miss Nay said, "I'm horrible to watch anything with because I talk to the TV, but I have ADHD, so I can only do movies." That's fair. That's fair. Michelle said, "I got her into Love Is Blind." It was Married at First Sight, not Love Is Blind. You did that on your own. Little Miss Nay said 16 and Pregnant is still on. No way. I don't know if they're still doing 16 and Pregnant, but they definitely do Teen Mom. And Teen Mom OG or whatever
Mm.
it's called now. But yes, they're still around.
Absolutely not.
They're still around, and some of them are still popping out babies. It's wild. I mean, not that I can talk with the age gap between my kids.
I'm like, wow, the silence is loud.
I know, real loud. Pet peeves of watching TV with people. I hate it when people talk through a show that I'm really into. Or, like, they start asking me questions as if we're not watching the same show at the same time.
Oh, you called it because Smart One Stun on Instagram said, "I have two here, Michael Scott." And when people ask what is happening in the movie when you're both watching it for the first time.
Yes, thank you, thank you. That it drives me insane. Like, even with my kids, like, I have a toddler, so right now everything's why, right? You know, "Why are they doing that? Mom, what's that? Is that so and so?" And I'm like, "Shut up!" Like, "Just let me watch the TV."
Just wait till she go to sleep. I can't even deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm not one to ask questions, but I am one to repeat the lines of the movie or show if I know it. Like,
I'm
bad.
bad at that.
Like, line
Well,
for line.
if
Maybe
you've
all
watched it
characters.
already a few times, yeah. No, but I mean, like, this is the first time both of us are watching this, and you're asking me questions like I can predict the future. Please stop.
Yeah, I think that's a pet. Like my mom, when I watch TV with her, one, it takes us 12 hours to watch a 2 hour movie.
Why?
Cause she will just pause, if a conversation comes up in the middle of it, then like
She'll
she's got to
she'll
pause
stop
it,
and pause
and we
it.
gotta like talk, and then or she's got to rewind because we were talking about like because the kids are doing it's just a drama when I'm this
Oh, yeah, that would drive me crazy too.
that, and then like she's one of those people who's like trying to predict the entire movie as we're watching it, and I'm like, just watch the movie. You're
Yeah.
gonna find out what happened. Stop trying to solve the fucking movie. Granted, some movies are very predictable, but we don't need to solve the case.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah,
We are not
I'm not
watching Nurse
watching the problem
28.
solve, no.
George
My
Davis
sister's really
on
good at guessing the endings too. She's like, "This is what's gonna happen." I'm like, "I'm gonna need you to stop."
George on, our YouTube said, "Chrisley Knows Best" is classic. The grandmother is hilarious, so he's
Grandma
got your
is
back.
hilarious. If y'all have not seen it, even just clips, she is so funny.
I have not watched it at all.
You know
Smart One
what?
said, "I also hate when you're watching something for the first time and then someone who has already seen it asks, 'Did so and so die already?' Well, I'm done here."
Cut the TV off, like, never mind.
My oldest son, every time he goes to the movie theaters, if he sees a movie that I wanna see, as soon as he walks in the door, I'm like, "Don't say shit," because he has ruined so many movies for me throughout my life. He's gotten better, but I still have to remind him not to say anything.
It's funny 'cause, Nikita, we were talking about that this past weekend when, we were talking about Grey's Anatomies, and I don't watch it anymore. She doesn't watch it. She goes, "You know what ruined it for me is that I was watching it on a weekly basis like a loyal person does, and, like, someone, like, randomly came over, and they're like, 'Oh, you're watching Grey's Anatomy. It's cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Have you watched the newest episode?' And she goes, 'I'm watching it right now.' And she asked, like, "Well, did you get to the part where Derek died?" She's like, "I've never watched an episode after."
They ruined Derek
It was
dying for
that
her?
episode.
Wow. I mean, spoiler alert, just in case you're watching
Oh,
Grey's Anatomy
I
right
spoiler.
now.
mean, if you're just now watching it though.
He
Yeah,
died like 10
you're
seasons ago.
several years behind. Shit, I think it's been more than 10 seasons now.
Yeah, because when I watched it, okay, so that happened to me. I had never watched Grey's Anatomy ever before, and then I literally came home from the hospital from having my daughter, and I watched all 17 seasons.
Oh, I love Grey's Anatomy.
I caught up on 17 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, postpartum and everything else. It was probably not the best idea,
It
but
was
it
during
happened.
COVID, you're fine.
We had the time.
I was like, "Why are you crying? Is it the movie? Is it the baby? Are you
It's difficult during those times
hungry?"
because you don't know. You
You know,
really
I
don't
had no
know.
clue, but
You really don't
then when Derek died and then George died, I think I lost my shit. It was just over from
know.
there.
Yes. So
That
many
one I will never get over.
Yeah, never.
Michelle said, "Oh, heck no, I would fight somebody if they ruined my McDreamy's death." That's what I'm saying, like, the spoilers.
Yes, don't do it.
At the movie theaters, it really does bother me when people bust out their phones in the movie theater, like the
Oh,
bright light. I'm like, "Put it away. Just put it away. It's just a couple hours. Just put it
it's
away."
just a couple hours,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you can't turn off your TV I mean, your phone for an hour and a half, 2 hours, then you got bigger issues.
Ooh,
Ooh,
at the
House.
movies. Hold on. Ooh, House was a good one.
House is the shit.
I have not finished that. Don't spoil it for me.
I won't.
At the movies, if you are, now you have to like pick your assigned seatings, and
Don't sit
it's
next to
all open, but the next people pick the seat that's right next to yours or like in that same row. Like,
'Cause you got a good spot, that's why.
ooh, I know. Pick somewhere else because I picked it first.
She's like, "Get the fuck away from
Get
me."
away from me.
Shari said it as soon as you started, she's like, "Don't fucking sit next to
Don't
me."
fucking sit next to me.
Don't sit next to me. Why would you do that? The
'Cause you
whole
picked a good
theater.
spot. You
The
picked a good
whole
spot.
theater.
Mm-mm.
Pick somewhere else. Pick
You
another
missed
movie
out.
time.
Pick another movie time.
Come back later.
It's just, Smart Winstead said, "Oh my god, Bianca, yes, so whack."
Like, oh my
True.
god.
You picked a good spot, what can I say?
I know.
I'll go to another
Pick somewhere
showing.
else.
Okay, I don't know if I'd do all that, but yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good one. What else? What else? What else?
Pet peeves
Pet
in general or
peeves?
like movie theaters?
We can stick to movie theaters, sure.
Because I
What
just
else?
have random pet peeves. I've been waiting for someone to ask me these.
What are the worst movies that you love despite how bad they are?
Ooh.
Damn. What's a really bad movie that I like to watch? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of them.
Mm.
Brandon from YouTube said, "Bianca, you just need to rent out theaters from now on.
It can
I
be
just need to
done.
buy the seats next to me at the very least."
Right, just buy the whole row, fuck it,
My
just in
my
case.
financial class does not allow me to rent out the theater, but I can probably afford the 2 seats next to me.
See, the way my bank account is set
The
up.
way it's set up.
Austin Powers, Smart Winstead. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one because people hate to love it or love to hate it. I said it wrong the first time. Love to hate it.
Hate to love it? They hate to love it.
I mean, I guess it could go both ways, right? Hate to love it, love to hate it. Whatever.
Either way,
We're like,
tomato, tomato.
We're thinking too much into that. You're overthinking.
"Hi, have you met me?"
That's what Shari said in that episode that one day. Friday movies. Oh, those
Oh,
are
those are
amazing.
epic.
Those
Those,
are amazing. I fucking love them.
those are epic.
Well, then we can start going into all the stupid funny movies like 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I could keep going. I love all those fucking movies. Man.
Can I say
Grandma's Boy was one that I questioned myself on, though. I love that movie. I laugh so hard with that movie, but it is the stupidest movie,
no,
like,
the
ever.
scary movies or the parody movies.
Oh, like
All of those,
scary
so
movie. Mhm.
stupid. So stupid.
So stupid.
The one movie that I don't know why I like it, but I love it is Norbit. If you still haven't watched
You
it
talk about Norbit. She has told me to watch Norbit, I think, since we met.
yet,
Have you?
because I really don't like Eddie Murphy, so it bothers me that I like that movie.
Uh-huh.
But that movie is just hilarious, and you just really got to pay attention to the little stupid shit.
There's a lot of little stupid shit in movies like
I will quote that movie all day long. Like that is my movie.
Michelle said A Haunted House. She also said Angel said to mention his favorite movie. Her husband does watch that movie a lot, like a lot. I only go to visit every once in a while, and I've seen it several times at their house. That's how often he watches it. Team Heartthrob said 10 things I hate about you. Oh, that's coming from a guy. That's awesome. Thank you.
I love that movie, but I hate her poem. Can I say everyone's like, "Oh my god, It's so touching.
Oh, when
It's
she
so
starts
stupid.
crying? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so stupid. What was she in 3rd grade when she wrote that? That was such a
Maybe.
stupid poem. I would have failed her.
Norbit is the best, is
It
what Smart One
is.
said
You
to me.
have to go watch it. I'm telling you.
She's all that.
You got a
I
girlfriend
think
naked.
I think Team Heartthrob likes chick flicks for sure, for sure. How to
We can
Lose a Guy in
appreciate.
10 Days. Did you watch that one too, Team Heartthrob?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Oh.
Yeah.
He's not totally into chick flicks until he's watched The Notebook. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is true. And cried. No, just
And
kidding.
And
cried.
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 Yes.
I guess those little well, they're not really rom-coms. Those romantic type movies, little chick
Those
flicks.
Nicholas Sparks kind of thing. Dear John and,
Mhm.
I don't know, those other ones.
Armageddon makes me cry every time I watch it.
I'm an easy crier, so,
Me too.
like, yeah.
Team Heartthrob said no comment. Yes, he
I've
did.
seen it.
I knew it.
You can stay. We'll keep you.
I know, right? You can remain in the chat. Thank you. Oh, man. Miss Congeniality. I watched that movie a lot
I love
too.
Miss
I
Congeniality.
love
What's
those.
your perfect date?
April
What's the other one
20
she
oh, no,
did?
it's April 25th, isn't it?
Something like that.
What's the other movie she did? The Engagement? To the
The
window.
Proposal?
The
Proposal.
Proposal.
To
That
the
one.
wall. To
So
the
funny.
top down my balls. To all these bitches scream.
Grandma offended.
I love Betty White. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That is my
That's
movie.
my
I love that
favorite part
movie.
of that entire I will rewatch that movie just to watch that part.
That is my
A
movie.
Walk to Remember. Isn't that with Mandy Moore?
Yes, that is one of my favorite movies.
Oh my
I
god,
have
it already looks like she
to
wants
it
to cry.
still.
I've never
Like,
seen it.
I've never
that's
seen it
real.
either, Bianca.
What?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
That is a cry movie. I legitly cry every time I watch that movie.
Okay, both so Team Heartthrob on Instagram said Twilight, and also Brandon from YouTube also mentioned Twilight as well.
They
Was
both
forced.
said they were forced to watch
Both of
it,
them said Twilight.
thinking I'd hate it. I actually liked it. Hey,
Terrible movie. But you
That
know
was
what?
Twilight has good action. Fix your
I
face, Bianca.
I
I was there at every midnight premiere for all the Twilight movies. They were all terrible, and I loved every minute of it.
I
should
love
guilty pleasure be.
the guilty pleasure week. Yeah. I love the Twilight movies. I bought those because me and my middle child would watch them all the time. What else? A movie that I can't get enough of, and it's not the greatest movie, but it's like probably one of my favorites is Fools Rush In. It's an old movie with Salma Hayek and Matthew Perry.
Yeah,
Love that
that's
shit.
one of those
Was that
movies.
before my
Hunger
time?
Games.
It was
Yeah.
definitely before your time. Baby.
Okay.
You're itty bitty. No, just kidding.
Like, is it before my time?
Michelle said Hunger Games. Yep, I watch that all the time too.
I
God.
literally just watched the prequel yesterday, I think. What is it? The Songbirds, the
Oh, yeah.
Ballad of
Mhm.
Songbird and Snake?
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Vampires don't sparkle. They do on Twilight, buddy. They do on Twilight.
I remember in Hot Topic, they sold like the body shimmer.
Oh,
Uh,
Lord.
I was an avid Hot Topic shopper. So when Twilight was a thing, oh man, I was like, I want the charms. I want this. I want that.
She wanted to be a
I
vampire.
wanted to be a vampire. I
Oh.
was like,
You
yeah,
were Team Edward.
Team Edward, but yet I have like a little wolf tattoos. I'm like, oh, Team Jacob.
I was totally Team Jacob. I couldn't stand
Oh,
Edward. I'm like, he's such
Looking
an
back now,
asshole.
I'd be Team Jacob.
Yeah, he was an
mhm.
asshole. Yes,
This is the
R.I.P.
only reason
Matthew
why I
Perry.
watched those
Thank you, guys.
movies.
Yeah, I'm like, I was Team Jacob all the way.
Actually, now I'm Team Dads because all the dads look hot now.
You're coming up into that age bracket,
Coming to
ma'am.
that age.
All right, well, we are getting close to the top of the hour, but before we go, I wanted to give Bianca a couple minutes to tell us about a story that she's been wanting to tell us about for like 2 episodes now, and we keep fucking forgetting. But it had to do with her couch delivery that she got last week. So I'm gonna hand the
Yeah.
mic. over
No, it's not even, like, that big of a deal. It's just so funny that sorry, I just wanted to tell you because you're just so damn far away. And so, obviously, I had this couch delivered, I wanted it, it made me so happy. But when I first saw it, it was at Costco's, and I was with Nikita, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I need this couch," right? But I drive a car, she drives a little beep beep car, like, how are we gonna take
time.
this home? How are we gonna take this home? We need someone with a truck. And, like, the one friend that we had asked, like, "Hey, what's up?" Trying to be slick with it, wasn't answering, and we're very impatient.
You know who
So
you are.
you know who you are. So, I was like, "Oh, we need someone with a truck." So, sorry, I texted, that guy who did not wanna date. I know.
That's what you
He
texted
had
her.
a truck, and I really wanted this couch. And I'm like, "Well, I mean, y'all weren't talking bad about it, being like, oh, it's a good thing that he told you that he didn't wanna date, he wasn't ready, this, and that." But I'm like, "Okay, but he was cool with being friends." So I was like, "Hey, friend."
Hey, buddy, old pal.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey." It may not have worked out, like, relationship-wise, but, "Hey, friend." And so, immediately him being so nice, he was immediately like, "What do you need and when?" I was like, "Oh, okay. I need this couch from Costco, and you have a membership and a truck,
Exactly.
and this is gonna be great."
He fit all the
So
criteria.
yeah,
Truck?
check,
Check.
check, check.
Costco membership?
So,
Check.
he was like, "Oh, well, why don't I just buy it and then just drop it off when you get home? I'll just deliver it to you." And I'm like, "Oh, yes. Okay, great." And Nikita came over because she's like, "Okay, the plan is he's just gonna drop it off." I just paid for delivery, not the assembly, okay? So we just assumed that he was just gonna drop it off. So we're like, "Drop it off in the garage, and then we'll just, like, pick up the pieces inside." He comes, and I was like, "You know what? Let me go say hi first, and then y'all can come on out." Cool. I go outside through the garage, open up the garage door, and I'm like, "Okay, hey, hi, whatever." Nikita opens up the door, and she's like, "She's blowing him," and then closes the door, and I'm like, "Oh my god, they have not even met this guy." Like, she said she didn't scream it out, but I'm like, "This garage echoes. Thank you so much."
The neighbors fucking heard that
So I'm
shit.
like, "Okay, whatever. We're gonna ignore that." He brings the couch down, brings it in. Cool, great, great, great. And Lauren is here, my roommate, and we're like, "Okay." He dropped it off. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna get going." Cool, great. I said, "Okay, let me walk you out so that way I can come back through the garage and close the door." And I guess at the same time as I'm walking in from the garage, Lauren is leaving from through the front door. And then I tell Nikita, I'm like, "Hey, where's Lauren?" She goes, "Oh, she just left." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So me and Nikita just start, taking the stuff out the box, whatever. 2 minutes later, Lauren come busting in the front door. And we're like, "What happened?" And she sees me. She was like, "Oh, you're here." I said, "Yeah, I'm here. Why?" She goes, "Because I didn't see you come back into the house. And when I walked out, I saw his truck leaving and Nikita's here. So I came back in to tell her, I think she really went to go blow him." I'm like, "Oh my God." She goes, "I didn't know what to believe. I just saw the truck and I didn't see you."
My
I was like,
question is, what are
"Oh
you
my
doing
God."
to make all your friends assume that you're just
That's what
blowing
I'm
these
saying.
random guys?
I mean, a favor for a favor, right?
That had to be paid somehow.
Damn. Oh, Lord.
But the way that Lauren just came busting into the front door and she was like, "Nikita, she really went to go blow him." I'm like,
She was all
"Y'all."
concerned. Oh, Brandon on our YouTube offered his truck next time.
See, there we go. Thank you.
There
We
you
need
go.
friends that have trucks, please.
Just make sure he doesn't need a favor for a favor.
Yeah, I was like, there will be no blowing.
Make sure Nikita's not there. Oh, Lord.
I'm like, "Oh my god, y'all have never met this man." This is the one time that I ask this person a favor, and I'm like, "Oh god."
It's a
I said,
great
"So
first
those are
impression.
the help, like, they're
That's
supposed to help me."
great first impression. Great first impression.
Great first
Oh,
impression.
great. Fun times. Yeah,
Fun
thought you might enjoy that story.
Well,
Yeah.
With that said, we are at the top of the hour.
No.
I know we're about to get cut off on Instagram, so we wanna make sure to wrap it up a little bit here. Any shout outs, anything, ladies, before we go?
Yeah, because somebody's birthday is on
Oh, yeah.
Friday. Our very own co-host, Teresa.
Yeah. Yes, it's my birthday, and I hope to do not a damn thing.
Make sure
Um,
you guys wish her happy birthday on Friday.
aw, thanks, thanks.
Yeah, so y'all wish her a happy birthday in the comments. Y'all can wish her happy birthday by liking and following and
And
subscribing to us on our
subscribing,
social medias.
subscribing. So right now that we've got everybody's attention real
Free
quick,
birthday gifts.
if
Everybody
you
listen up.
have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. We are on the road to 1K. I know we just started, so that's our first goal, but we need some subscribers. So go get them. Hit the button. It's over here somewhere or down here. I don't know where the fuck it is. It's over here somewhere. Just hit subscribe. How else can they find us, Bianca?
If they have not already, they can like, subscribe, and follow us on our social media accounts. That's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at It's No Secret Podcast. And our TikTok, it's at It's No Secret Podcast Live now, right? There you
Yes.
go. Yeah. And
Yes.
if you cannot join us for the live streams every Wednesday, then you can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Sunday.
Yes. Again, go subscribe. Grab your friend's phone and make them subscribe to our YouTube page.
Honestly, we
Thank
need to
you.
grow these followings. We need more listeners. We need more viewers. We need more comments. The show is much more fun when we have comments to engage back and forth with.
Yes, yes, yes. And I love putting them up on the screen. So join us on YouTube. All right.
And remember, it's no secret.
Bye.
Bye.